Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to another episode of Ramadan Daily Dose. We go through life and it has its challenges, it has its ups and it has its downs. And when we're down on the ground and we feel like we're just stuck and we have no one to talk to, and we feel alone, that's usually when we reach out. It's usually when we need to vent out, when we need to just release the stress and we need to just have someone to listen to us so that we can just let it all out. So we go to our friends, we go to our family members, we go to our best friends, we go to our siblings, our parents, our spouses. We sometimes go to our therapists, and sometimes we just relieve this stress by playing sports or exercising. Many different ways of just letting it all out. But the best way to let it all out, the best way a believer can let all of it out, is by complaining directly to the Lord, to Allah Azza wa Jal. It's the best way. Take the story of Yaqub, Jacob, the prophet Jacob, and his son, Joseph. These two prophets, they've gone through a lot, father and son. When the father lost the son, when Yusuf was portrayed to have died and he was gone, Yaqub, Jacob, took it so hard on himself. He cried so much. The persistent crying led to him becoming blind and losing his vision. And subhanAllah, many years later, when he loses his other son, his youngest son, he loses another son, it just brings back all of these emotions and he starts to cry about Yusuf all over again, and he just cries about the whole situation. And then he starts to talk and to complain to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the other sons are asking him, you're still remembering Yusuf, who are you talking to? And then he says something beautiful. And it's recorded in the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. قال إنما أشكو بثي وحزني إلى الله وأعلم من الله ما لا تعلمون. Yaqub said that I only complain of my anguish, my distress, my pain, my suffering, my sorrow, my grief, my problems, only to Allah. I only complain to Him. And I know from Allah that which you do not know. SubhanAllah, he truly understood that nobody can truly help him in that situation except for the one true Lord. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put him in that situation. So Allah Azza wa Jalla is the one who can take him out. In another verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَإِن يَمْسَسْكَ اللَّهُ بِضُرٍّ فَلَا كَاشِفَ لَهُ إِلَّا هُوَ. And if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is to touch you, should He touch you with adversity, with pain, with harm, with affliction, then there is no one who can remove it except for Him. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is why the believers go directly to Him. Because they know what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in another verse, أَمَّن يُجِيبُ الْمُضْطَرَّ إِذَا دَعَاهُ وَيَكْشِفُ السُّوءَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, isn't it not He, Allah Azza wa Jal, who can best relieve the suffering and reply to the person who calls upon Him and to remove that evil? It is Allah Azza wa Jal.